They had really hot temperatures to deal with, and we have one more day of that heat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. If you've made it through the past couple, you're going to just do fine for the rest of the day. It's just one more day, and then we'll be dealing with more of those cooler temperatures. Pretty much a surprise cool down, because it's going to be going from above average to well below average temperatures as soon as tomorrow afternoon. So right now, West Des Moines Skycam, you can just tell it's a muggy, soupy feeling as you step out the door, as we look a little bit more of that sun just off the horizon behind the clouds, but we are going to see it as we go through the rest of the morning and for the afternoon. 77 degrees right now in the metro. It's going to be feeling already like the upper 70s, so that heat index already a factor stepping out the door. We've said it a lot this morning, though. This is the last day of it. Cooling down and more comfortable by Tuesday, sprinkling a little bit more of those isolated storm chances here and there as well. I'll go over that here in a moment. But it is going to be a very humid day, but comfortable for Tuesday and pleasant for the rest of the week. Wednesday, even going into the weekend, we're looking at some nice weather. But as far as the heat index, where it's going to be the hottest in central Iowa, especially the southwest, Creston, Lamoni, Ottumwa, Des Moines, right around that triple-digit mark, and further south, you're looking at more the heat index, the feel-like temperatures, mid to upper 90s. Even going to Carroll, Fort Dodge, and Algona, but it's going to be right on that Iowa-Minnesota border where we have that boundary, that cooler air, and that's going to be making its way over us as we go into tonight. Notice we're already starting to feel like the 60s further north at about 8 o'clock, and we'll be impacted by those stronger winds and also that lower humidity statewide as we go throughout our Tuesday. Satellite and radar focusing on the rainfall in Minnesota and southern Minnesota. Most of it's going to be staying that direction. Some can drift into just the northern portion of the state, talking around mainly north of Highway 20. But throughout the morning, we're not going to see any rain chances. So anywhere you are in the state, you're not going to need the umbrella. The afternoon, it's going to, again, that northern portion of the state, that northern region I've been talking about, for the afternoon, going into the evening, a chance for some of these isolated showers, isolated storm chances as well. And then going into this evening and overnight, that's when there could even be some stronger ones in there. But it's not a great chance for us as far as what to expect, especially further south the entire day and going into tonight. Dry. So central Iowa, southern Iowa, you're not going to need the umbrella. We're not going to have any rain chances. More clouds expected as we go throughout Tuesday, but that's going to block out the sun. It's not going to be able to warm us up as much, and that north breeze is going to be keeping us in the 70s for our highs, practically all day in the 70s. As we go into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, highs right around 80 degrees and still looking like that for your upcoming weekend.